And what are we doing here today?
Today, we are judge, jury, and defender. What?
Wait, what? No.
Why? Give a chick a chance.
Hey, we're the Flick Chicks. I'm Ann.
And I'm Monica, and welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here, we talk all things media, capital M, as in movies, books, and TV.
If you have recently watched the new Marvel show, She-Hulk, you may know that the show's premise is the main character, Jennifer Walters, putting different superheroes on trial for their crimes, which is a very interesting concept in the MCU because a lot of superheroes can just do things.
They're not held accountable.
Without punishment.
Okay.
We thought it'd be a fun idea to take the MCU characters that exist so far and put them on trial. Maybe they are not guilty. Maybe they're guilty.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe I just don't like their costume and I'm like, lock them up.
This is so cringe. Guilty.
We're going to do it in like a tier ranking style.
So our first tier, the worst tier that you can ever get is electric chair.
Electric chair.
Done.
Death penalty. Bye.
Out of here, okay?
We don't like that.
So they're really bad, evil, and they're not even looking good doing it. I think
Exactly.
that's what it is.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Then we have 25 to life.
This one's like, it's
You need to
really
go.
bad, but like, we don't want you to die.
Yeah, like-
you know, like maybe you can like get a college degree in prison and start a book club.
Exactly.
Or something like that.
People can kind of visit you, like maybe, you know, that's kind of nice. And then our next tier is 10 years with chance of parole. So, like, you done goofed, but you can
redeem yourself.
You can redeem yourself.
Maybe. After, you know, serving your punishment.
Yes,
for
like
a
you
little
still,
bit.
people might still like not like you in the streets, but you can get back to the streets, you know?
Maybe.
Then we have makes me believe in prison reform. As in, like, you're like, ooh, like, yeah, he's a drug dealer, but he's doing it for his mom.
He did a bad thing, but like maybe rehabilitation is the way to go.
Exactly. Like, you're just misunderstood. You're just misunderstood.
Like, you're still gonna get sent, but, you know, we believe in you.
Exactly. Then we have 500 years of community service.
Years?
Hours.
Just like, you need to give back to the community for the crimes that you've
Yeah.
done, but maybe they're not as severe.
And then we have all charges dropped. And we have countersue for defamation, which is like, why am I here?
We're sorry for even putting you on trial.
Like,
you can sue us.
Sue the city, get your money, because we done goofed. We're the criminals.
Exactly. This is like, now we're in trouble.
First Marvel character, we have T'Challa, aka Black Panther.
Very fitting since
Yes.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever is coming out soon.
Mhm.
It might be out by the time we post this video. And what are you thinking?
Countersue for defamation.
I was gonna say the same thing.
What is this?
He's done no wrong. I mean,
Ibombe.
I'd argue that maybe killing Killmonger at the end, like,
Oh,
because
okay.
I kind of have to relate it to Killmonger a little bit because, you know.
Yeah, but like, isn't that self-defense? Like, that's what I think.
No, it's true. It's true. I mean, and
Yeah.
he did like let him watch the sunset.
Yeah, he did. No, actually, I swear he wanted to save him, but then he's like, nah, let me, like, something with
That's
the water.
true.
Like, this man wanted to go.
No, you're right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of super dark. Like, immediately, he can do no
Because
wrong.
it's like, dude, they have the power of the whatever. Like, I feel like he could have given him some, what's their kryptonite thing? Not the kryptonite.
Oh, the flower?
No, their freaking power that everyone's trying to come at them for.
Oh, vibranium?
Vibranium.
Power, that's an
the whatever
element.
element. They could have given him some vibranium and he would have been fine, but he's like, nah,
Sure,
I want to go.
I guess.
So,
Okay.
for me, countersue for defamation.
I'm
sure.
going to put that there for mine as well.
Okay.
Next, Black Widow,
Ooh.
aka Natasha Romanoff.
Ooh.
Let's think. Okay, let's think. What are the charges here? What are the crimes that
So she did try to kill a little girl in her prequel movie, if you don't remember that.
Which little girl?
The little girl of the boss that she was like,
Oh,
who ended up being the
you're
freaking
right.
like repeater, whatever the
Taskmaster.
Thank you.
You're right, and she was also like
An assassin.
An assassin.
for many years, but she did help save half the world. Like when they were erased.
like she did sacrifice herself.
yeah, she did do that.
So I was originally gonna put her in 500 hours of community service, but I think her sacrificing herself is kind of like community service.
Really, I'm gonna put her in. Makes me believe in prison reform.
Oh, I
Because-
was thinking all charges drop.
Oh,
Because
because she like
after doing thorough review,
yeah, she should go to jail. Because like
trying to
technically
kill that one little girl.
Well, one little girl's enough, and she has killed many people, as we've
She
seen.
has killed a lot of people.
But it makes me believe in prison reform because the homegirl really changed it up after. So I think
You're right.
for me, you get your punishment, your justice, but then you come back.
She kind of annoys me too, so I think we can. I don't know. I'm not a Black Widow girly. I'm gonna put mine in Bully the Prison Farm too.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm like, whatever.
I have no strong feelings about her. Whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever about her.
Okay, Bucky.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Did he murder multiple people? Yes. But he looked good doing it.
I was just about to say the opposite. I was gonna be like, for that haircut.
Oh my god.
His sentence is going up.
Immediately putting him
He's
all charges
also
dropped. All charges dropped.
A big liar?
Wait,
No. Because I don't know. I just feel like, yo, you're walking around me and then you know you killed my parents. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, it wasn't him.
Keep it
He was
stacked.
under mind control.
Keep it a buck.
I don't think
Keep
anything
it a
he
buck,
did.
Bucky.
Shut up. Anything he did, most of the bad things he did was under mind control. So I think this is an all charges drop situation because it's like, you know, when if someone's like, they find out that they're not in the right mind and they were in the right mind to commit their crimes, and then they drop the charges or like plead insanity. He's pleading mind control. That's what he's doing.
I'm going to say 500 hours of community service. Because you're not giving me, like, I understand your point. You made a good point. He was brainwashed.
Exactly.
But he still isn't giving
He's
enough.
been doing his community service. He's in Wakanda. He's like living off the land.
So continue.
He's done 500 hours.
Do more. He's basically doing community service with old boy too. So continue. It's good. Continue on that path.
I'm dropping.
Because all charges dropped means like you can retire. Sis, no, not yet. Like to me, you still have work to do. Okay?
Maybe to you.
Yeah. Captain America. I'm finna be controversial with this one.
Oh, I was gonna put him straight 25 to life.
Oh, okay. Maybe she's more controversial. I was gonna say
Electric chair.
no. And you're more controversial.
I'm putting it. Okay,
10 years.
Let me put my case. So first of all, it's giving imperialism.
Oh, not political. Okay, you go with your smart take, and I'll give you my dumb take. Okay.
Fundamentally speaking, the idea of Captain America was like, oh, war. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, also, this is maybe me being a little biased, but I just don't like Chris Evans. So 25 to life.
That's a hot take. Okay.
I will say that till the day I die.
I know.
He gives me weird vibes, and Captain America gives me the same vibes. So.
Captain America
Also slept with a woman and then her niece.
Slept with a woman and then her niece.
Like not slept, but I guess
no,
like, he was with
dated.
Peggy. Dated a woman and then like 50 years later dated her niece.
That was weird for everybody involved. Because the niece is also like
right?
like why are we at your Gma's or whatever your auntie's funeral and you're looking at her?
No, that's what I'm saying.
So that was weird for everybody. I agree with that. That
and
part.
Just ditched everybody at the end. Literally after everything he did, he's like, nah, I'm gonna go back in time and like live with Peggy. Like,
see, your problems are different than mine. I will explain myself.
Okay.
First of all, I think what he did to Tony was dirty. How
That
do you
too.
know that
That
this man killed my parents and you keeping that a secret?
I will say though, if we're talking like Civil War type of things, I am Team Cap in terms
Absolutely
of like.
not. Sorry.
Your Team Iron Man.
Of
Your
every
Team
time.
Government Oversight.
Sis, it's not like Captain America was trying to give a solution though. Like Tony has people
No, you're
coming up
right.
to him and being like, "You killed my son," and he's like,
No,
"Okay,
you're right.
well, after
but
to
I
fix
mean,
it."
at the end of the day, you didn't watch She-Hulk, but
Yeah.
they ended up what's it called? Getting rid of the Sokovia Accords. Like they don't.
Sure. But
So
I'm just
Cap
saying.
ended up being right, but
No, but Cap isn't.
I think
like,
they were both wrong.
He
in how they
wasn't
handled the
giving
situation. No, I
like.
know.
So this is what I'm saying. Tony wasn't going about it the right way, but he was like trying to do something. Like he's like, "Yo, these people are
I guess
in
so.
trouble." Something. Cap was just like, "I'm trying to save Bucky." Man, that was his whole thing,
Bucky.
which is cute. But it's like, no, like, are you not gonna address the fact that yeah, you did crash a whole building and 10,000 people died in it? Like, what is that?
No, you're
Like,
right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm still putting him 25 to life because he's done things
He's
that
done.
I don't like.
But I think he can chance I don't really care that he left. Who cares? That's why I'm giving him parole. I don't really think he's like. But I'm just like, whatever.
Okay.
Also, he's just not my favorite. This kind of.
No, I feel you. Next, we have Doctor Stephen
Strange.
Strange.
If there was a category that said, who?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna put him in 500 hours of community service.
I agree.
Because I think he's guilty still for many things. Like if you've watched What If, and obviously I can't blame him for the actions of
with
his
the other
multiversal
one?
things,
Yeah.
but it means that it's something in him that he would probably do.
Mhm.
When he literally broke the fabric of the universe just because his girlfriend died, like,
Yeah, that was wild.
come on. The fact that he's capable of doing that scares me a little. And he's very contradicting. Like,
He is.
he's all like, you know, in Infinity War and whatever, he's like, if you mess with the time, blah, 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 blah. And then Peter comes up to him, he's like, sir, I didn't get into college. Can you mess up the whole fabric of reality for me? And he's like, okay. Peter."
Yeah.
Like,
No, that
stay
was
consistent.
that was my why he needs to do his hours of community service.
Exactly.
For pushing Peter, a teenage boy, to the point where he has to get everybody to forget who he is.
Yeah.
I
You need to have a stronger will. You should have said no from the beginning.
I consider
Like,
you responsible, sir.
yeah.
You responsible.
He has to be more responsible. He has to
Yeah.
be more. He has to put his foot down.
Also,
a little
he
bit more.
needs to 500 hours community service might help him get over his obsession with these women. Like, move
he
on.
needs to, like, he's very. I mean, he was very. His whole thing is like, oh, you're selfish at the beginning, and then he learns, and then he didn't learn. He didn't learn. He needs to learn.
Like, shameless plug, go watch my video on Multiverse of Madness. I think they don't even know who his character is because
No.
so inconsistent. They say he's selfish, but then he's doing all this stuff to like save the world and Christine,
And then he does selfish.
and then
things
he
again,
does
and
selfish. Like, it's like, which one is it? And then
Who
whatever.
knows? Anyway, next
Hawkeye.
Mm,
He's also he was bad too, right? He was like he was an assassin
but he was under.
too.
He was no, he was. He worked for Shield the whole time.
No, but like he was sent to kill Natasha, and then they both were like, actually, nah, let's not kill each other.
During the snap, he
Mhm.
murdered many people, but he was only murdering like, I mean, it's not okay.
Crime
still murder.
bosses and
But he was
stuff.
murdering like huge crime lords
Vigilante
and stuff, and he was doing
stuff, yeah.
vigilante shit. So like,
I'm gonna put him. Let me just say, in the same place Natasha is, makes me believe in prison reform. Like,
yeah, I think so too because he showed that he can like change, and
Yeah.
I ended up liking him a bit more during Hawkeye, like the TV show.
yeah,
When he took Kate Bishop under his wing.
he too tried to kill himself to save the world. He just didn't get the chance.
He messed up.
Yeah, so that's good for him.
Yeah.
Killmonger. Do I
Ooh.
even need to explain? I'm putting it. I made this category for him, for me personally.
I see. No,
Because-
I see what you mean.
I'm like, this man has the right idea, but execution.
Yeah, he has the right idea and he has the right goals.
Mm-hmm.
But the way in which he wants to accomplish them is like, whoa.
He's crazy. But you know what?
Whoa.
I can't lie. Do I admire his militant attitude? A little bit. Like, this man was committed. Like, he's like, oh, you have the vibranium in your hand? And he's like, I'm gonna kill your girl. And he's like, boom, boom. I was like, oh.
Still gonna put him in 500 Hours of Community Service just because he did try to kill T'Challa, and T'Challa doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, but T'Challa's daddy was all zip zap zoop on his daddy too. So I
You're
understand.
right.
Like, again, prison reform.
I'm putting him in community service just because I think you need to adjust the methods with which you want to serve your community. Because this whole thing is he wants to serve the community, so maybe you need to like get in the community.
But you know why I'm giving him prison reform? Because also it's giving me Malcolm X. Like, Malcolm X went to jail and he came back and he was like activist. So I'm kind of seeing that for Killmonger. Am I
True.
trying to marry real life and fiction? Yeah. Loki.
I think I'm gonna put him in 10 years with chance of parole.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was gonna put him in 25,
'Cause-
but I agree. It's 10 years.
Yeah, because he's a villain. He did very many bad things. He faked his death like 7,000 times.
Mhm.
He killed people. He messed everything up. He gave Thanos, like, he worked with Thanos. The list goes on. Okay, he deserves a chance after serving some time.
Yeah.
And I think he hasn't served any time for the crimes that he's
He
committed.
literally has not.
Even when he died, and I was like, okay, fine, he's gone. They're like, nope, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still doing time.
I think he needs to just serve some time.
He does.
And then eventually maybe we can get back. Because I know deep down, there's a good person
He's
in
just misunderstood.
there. Not misunderstood. I
But
think
no,
he just
he is.
needs a little time where he's actually facing the consequences of his actions.
Yeah,
for
he's kind
once.
of a brat. Like, if you really boil down to it, he's like, my parents adopted me and I wasn't the same as the whatever. It's like, yeah, well, I'm sorry, but you're still a king. Like,
Yeah.
or almost, whatever.
Prince King.
Prince. You still got the money. Like, hello.
Money.
Yeah.
Next we have Nick Fury.
Nick. Has Nick-
Mm,
Killed people? Like, yeah, right?
uh,
Like, not directly. Has he, like, ordered kills, probably? I actually don't know enough about his repertoire.
I'm gonna put him in 500 hours of community service because I think sometimes he just be doing too much. Like he's just doing
Really?
too much.
I put all charges dropped. Let the man do what he needs to do, okay? Like,
I guess.
also, it's mostly about Samuel. Let Samuel L. Jackson get his check. I don't care. Charges dropped.
I didn't know he has to do his own thing, but like if you're gonna be the manager,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be the Kris Jenner of the Avengers, you gotta do your job, okay?
Yeah, but this man is like, you, like, slick off my back. Like, I just feel like even if I tried to stick charges on him, he'd be like, swoop. Turns out it was the scroll, not me. Like, I don't know. So,
See,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying. He needs to do some community service.
I guess.
He needs to get back on Earth and do his job.
Okoye.
Counter sue.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
No. I was like, what?
I was like, what are you gonna up to?
No, what's she
Okoye?
doing? I would be
Okoye
like,
did
Miss Ma'am,
nothing.
I'm so sorry you're here.
She did
Like,
nothing wrong.
I actually just brought you here to get your autograph.
I
Like,
love what she did during the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, where they were like fighting
oh yeah, like
John Walker or whatever,
Yeah.
and that whole thing. But
yeah.
no, she's the best.
And the Dora Milaje, I don't know if I said that right.
Mm.
Just stunning. So, hello, that's it.
Slade.
Literally.
Pepper Potts.
You know what? Tony put her through it. Cause she was his assistant, which is already a nightmare. Then he's like, aha, I want you to be CEO. And she was like, what? And then he's like, ooh, sorry, I'm stuck in space right before our wedding. And she's like, wait a minute. And then they have a child. And then
he dies. I'm gonna put her in all charges dropped. She's just kind of there. She doesn't really do
Yeah,
anything
no.
For me, I don't care about her that much to countersue, but you know, she's just there. She didn't really do anything wrong.
I like her. I'll say that. I like her.
She's fine.
But you know what? I'm sorry. I have to put it down to countersue. You know why? Only this. Because her line delivery in Endgame was very, like, had me choking up. Like,
yeah.
when she said, you can rest now, I was like, Pepper.
I forgot about that.
Don't ever talk to me like that.
I think I'm just putting her in all charges dropped because of irrelevancy.
No, I get that.
You know what I mean?
But me, like, personally, I'm trying to be more appreciative of the more, like, subtle emotional characters because that's what I am in real life.
Oh, okay. The Hulk.
Oh, well, I put Professor Hulk because I wanted, like, Bruce Banner. Because, you know,
Yeah.
they're so different, but, like, I
No,
tried to
yeah,
put them
you're
together.
right. I'm gonna put him in 10 years because only for one
What?
reason. A time where he literally like killed a bunch of people in like Nigeria or whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, you need to face some like actual justice for that. You can't just like be like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna go run away. Like, no, you need to go to jail. I'm sorry, sir, but like,
I'm going to put him in makes me believe in prison reform. Only because I agree with what you're saying.
yeah.
But he did so much, like, scientifically for
You're
the world
right.
and everything. Like, he's also the reason the snap worked because he was able to give his bade. Because, like, he's not at, like, Loki's level of no accountability to me.
Okay, fine. I think I'm gonna move mine too. to be
Yeah.
honest. I just
Okay.
like. That's just crazy how he did that.
It is wild, though. I agree. Like, I actually forgot about that, which is kind of like...
Yeah, where he was just like, he went batshit and he just like destroyed a whole building in
Yeah,
in,
that's-
like, Nigeria. I think it was Nigeria, was it? Or was it South Africa? Oh my. But anyways, yeah, okay, I'll put him in prison. Like, he still deserves, I think, to go to jail, but like in a more
Like, one of those, like, prison reform jails. Like, where it's like, you're like what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
read
yeah.
books and...
yeah.
I mean, you read books in prison, too, but, you know.
I mean, he's definitely he would still do his little scientific things in jail.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah.
Next.
Wait, but I just want to point out your hypocrisy just a little bit. Because you have Bucky down there, who is
I
literally
told you
the
to
same
hear
thing.
me out about Bucky, okay?
I'm just saying.
I told you to
I'm
hear
just
me out
saying.
about Bucky.
I'm just saying because he can't control himself as the Hulk. But whatever. That's fine. Next,
You know what? It's fine.
Quicksilver.
I think because he worked with Ultron for a bit, that's why he would definitely be on trial, but I think I would drop the charges. Because he
Yeah.
was vulnerable and he was taken advantage of.
And he also literally
probably took
sacrificed himself to save a child.
And he probably took a plea deal and was like, I'll say whatever you want, I'll sell out Ultron, just give me like a not guilty. You know what I mean?
Also,
Like a plea deal. So
Can't really charge a man I can't see, both in Speed and also in this picture, because it was so hard to find a picture of
No,
this
you're
guy.
right.
Because he's so...
he's in only one movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's in here.
But I was like, I thought it would be funny, maybe.
I'm putting all charges dropped because, you know, even if, like, imagine he was alive, yeah, I believe he would have taken a plea deal and
Yeah.
he would have been not guilty. Okay, next. The Red
Let's
Skull.
go.
Just so random.
This is gonna be my
electric
first
chair.
electric chair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
He's
I was gonna say, he's literally
So I put this here because I needed at least
And
someone
I don't
easy.
care that he was like banished to Vormir and now is like only, what is it? He's destined to
he's
only
like the...
show people a treasure that I can't. I don't give a fuck, dude. You are
and per like stay there.
stay there.
Yeah.
You deserve more. That's not even a bad punishment. All
It's
you have
really
to do is
not.
just be like, this way.
Yeah.
You must sacrifice what you love most. Blah, blah, blah. No, not enough.
Could you imagine like if they just like showed you like in the end credits like him just sitting in the snow like
He's like waiting for someone to come. That'd be so funny, actually.
he's dying of boredom. That's honestly his punishment.
Next, we have Sam Wilson, aka Falcon. I forgot. No, Falcon. I was gonna say Captain America because now he's Captain America.
Yeah.
What did Sam do?
He didn't. He was in the army. Did he go to jail first and go to the army? Am I just making that assumption, or like
He went to jail.
he might not have been to jail?
No,
he was just an army guy. I'm putting him in counter suit for defamation because not because I love him or anything, but just because literally factually speaking, like he's done a lot for people. So why are we dragging this man out of his house?
I'm just gonna put him in all charges.
He just didn't want to be Captain America. That was his whole bit, and then
I guess I'm putting
like,
him in all charges dropped for now.
Yeah, we have Shuri.
Yeah, I don't know why she would be even on trial. So
I don't even know.
I'm putting counter super defamation.
Yeah,
I think because
she was literally gonna save Vision's life. Like all the children's couldn't even do it, and she was like, "Why didn't you just rewire the blah blah blah?"
We didn't think of that.
Yeah, so
I will say though, again, this is before Black Panther: Wakanda Forever comes out, so we don't know what she's done or what she has done since then. But for now, she's just chilling. She's minding her business, and she doesn't deserve to be put on trial.
No, Thor.
I think I might put him in all charges dropped.
Yeah, like what has he done? Most of his stuff is like not on Earth. Like the killings he has done is like those like those elf people or whatever, which is fine. That was self-defense or whatever.
Like he literally gave his people a new home, rescued everybody.
Yeah,
he even like
funny.
He even feels bad when he has to defeat Loki and like villains and stuff.
I
He's
really
like, I'm so sorry.
think-
Like he always feels bad.
Like
he always
he's a
sees the
good
humanity.
brother to Loki.
Good on him for like always like he always has to deal with shit on Earth and in Asgard. And he like, tries to do
the
both.
fact that he
could
cares
easily be
about
like,
Earth.
why y'all asking me to help you on Earth? Like I got my own shit to worry about.
Tony Stark.
Ooh. This is where I'm gonna get a little stupid here and not logical.
I think I'm gonna be the stupidest of stupid.
No, because I know you like Tony Stark.
Yes.
So we're not gonna agree on this. I'm putting him in 25 to Life too.
Ooh. Oh, with Captain.
With Captain. That's what I'm
sense.
saying. I think they're both like they both are annoying. I don't like either of them.
No, I'm putting him in all charges dropped.
Wow.
Sis, he sacrificed himself for the world. Everything's gone, void. I think for me, this is what I care about more. Actively trying to be a better person. And that's maybe my problem with Captain America and then maybe Tony. I prefer like a dusty person and then they're trying to like make themselves better.
I just think him and Cap both deserve 25 to Life just for doing all that dumbass shit during Civil War when they could have just came to an agreement.
Tony's biggest sin is Ultron. Like that's probably the most
where
he messed up.
He lets his cockiness take the better of him the same way Captain America takes his like.
But I'm just like, at the end of the day, homeboy, like, and he has his little daughter. I can't. I just can't.
Again, I'm telling you, I'm not very logical in this. I just don't like Iron Man that much. Next, Ultron.
This man.
I feel like this is just boring, but electric chair.
He scared me.
And if you've watched What If.
Oh, I haven't watched that
Electric
episode.
chair.
I was gonna say 25
He's
to
literally
Life.
like genocidal.
Yeah.
Like he's like, you know?
But I was gonna say 25 to Life, but I was like, he might start talking to them prisoners and be like, hey.
No, like he would do shit.
Yeah, he would really, like, he wouldn't stay calm, okay?
He's like scary.
Not
I think he's one of like the scariest villains,
literally,
to be honest.
when he was singing like that, I have no strings on me, I literally was screaming. I was like, what is going on?
Okay, so we only have a couple left here. Next is Vision. Counter super defamation. I'm so sorry. I love Vision.
I know you do.
He's my husband.
It's a white man. Anyway,
he's a robot. He has no race.
You know his bald head.
He's
his like, bald head suggests a different race. If you ask me, but it's fine.
Like those edits of him with the like turtleneck. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I just think he's a very nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
He's very nice. He hasn't done anything.
And that's why he's going in all charges dropped. You know, it's fine. I'm not putting him in.
I wouldn't even like investigate him. I would just be like, yo, you're a good person. What are you doing here?
No, well, maybe we do have to investigate because he was technically invented. So I'd be like, well, let us just.
He was invented. Okay, Wanda.
Oh, girl.
I'm a Wanda stan.
I can tell.
I'm like a I support women's rights and wrongs type of thing, and their wrongs with Wanda, but I do think that she has to answer for some of her crimes for holding an entire town hostage.
Okay, don't kill me. Like, at this point, I don't believe what they did with her, okay? To be fair. I'm one of those people...
Yeah. Again, go back to that video that Anne made.
Yeah, I don't really believe it. But if we are going just based off what they have shown me to my eyeballs, sadly, I'm giving her 25 to life.
I was going to put her in 10 years. Because I feel like I see her on the same thing as Loki, where it's like...
I agree.
They both did bad things.
Yeah.
And were kind of framed as villains. So they should go to prison. They should go to prison. So they should go to prison. But, like, I know if they just, like, sit and think about what they've done and face some consequences for their actions, they'll be fine.
My thing is, I would have agreed with that if in... Actually... WandaVision, I would have given her like way lower, like just
you're
WandaVision.
Right, you're right. But
like,
after
way
Multiverse,
but after Multiverse,
no
it showed me like, oh, repetition. Like, okay, now this is like a habit. Now you have to like.
Okay, next we have
War Machine.
He's just also like irrelevant to me.
I'm putting him in 500 hours of community service. Why?
What did he do?
He tried to steal Tony's suits and get them to the government. Which he did.
Oh,
he didn't try. He did actually do that.
Yeah, you're right.
And then he was like, "Oops, my bad." But still, 500 hours of community service for that, my friend.
I'm putting him in that also for that and for irrelevancy because.
Yeah. True.
Okay, we have our last one here. Wongers.
This man has been through it. Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh.
They keep abusing him. Like I
feel
my thing.
bad for him.
I do.
To be honest,
I do.
I'm gonna put him in countersuit. You know what? I'm gonna put him in countersuit. You know why? Because he's just trying to mind his business.
You're right.
He's minding his business.
I'm
and if
tired.
you watch She-Hulk, because he does a lot. He's like in a few episodes of She-Hulk. He's just trying to like keep like the what is it? I'm not trying to say
Tamar Kaj.
Tamar Kaj. He's just trying to keep it afloat. And he's just trying to keep things going.
Like, ever since he's been with Mr. Doctor Strange, he's seen every villain, everybody, like, is coming for him and his wig. It's like, let the man sleep. Yeah, like, it's like, whoa, I didn't ask for this.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's our tier ranking. Obviously, we didn't touch on all the Marvel characters. If you want to see some more verdicts, we can definitely do a part 2.
Yes,
We've got so many characters to touch on.
We haven't even touched on some franchises. Spider-Man, where is he? Where are the Guardians?
Oh.
Where's Daddy Thanos?
Oh.
Like,
Oh. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is just like a lighthearted fun little thing, but we promise we got some more fun content coming for you on this YouTube channel.
You should definitely subscribe.
You should subscribe.
Do that, okay? Like this video so that we know you want a part 2. We'll probably do it anyways, but
we'll probably just do it anyways because this is fun.
Yeah, but you know, it's good to have encouragement.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank
you.
We'll
catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Boy, give a chick a chance.
Well,